So our fifth game of today after that thriller. Housetide knocking off one of our seeded teams, Bomb Squad, by a single run. Last man. How good is last man standing cricket, lads?
How good is it? Ladies and gentlemen, back by popular demand, the dynamic duo along with Matt Turnbull, the faces that run the places, Ty Avery, Sandro Santo, and I've got to say, Sandro, Matt, the weather here has been absolute like a dog's breakfast. Just putrid. Sandro, what are your thoughts, mate?
I'm actually going to contradict you, Ty. As the first ball comes in, a bit high, potentially no ball.
So in our fifth game of the day, we've got three short from Canberra taking on Middle Stumped from Bow Desert. Middle Stumped were our Bow Desert champions in 2021, and they took out our sponsored entry. So Michael and the Middle Stump boys here taking on one of the big guns in three short, who include current former Australian captain Sam Lang.
Sam Lang, shout out to Sam Lang.
Jimboomba Bushranger, mind you.
Shout out to the Jamuma Bushrangers.
Shout out to the Rangers.
And Brandon Wingett on strike along with Jason Siebeshausen.
Seabo's sort of going to pull this thing together if they're going to do anything. Dominant batsman.
That is Brendan Wingett on strike. He's a left-hander. Sebo is a right-hander, gentlemen.
That's the other end, man. Don't worry about this guy. He won't do much.
Or Wingett yet to get off the mark after a couple of little outies.
Can't have a dot ball in a T10. T8. Sorry, lads. T8.
Matty, the revised playing conditions, please.
Yeah, the revised playing conditions, since we've had so much rain today, and we're running about 45 minutes behind, we've gone to 8 over matches, and there is a power play effective for the first 2 in the bowling innings and the last 1 in the bowling innings. But it's 8 overs, so it's a bit of a slogger-thon, really. Oh, they get in, get out.
That's 2 consecutive dot balls.
No, I think that's closer to 3, maybe 4. A bit slow there. Come on, Wingett. Get it going, mate.
And there he is. He's off strike. He's done a Phil Myers.
Is that the last? That is the last ball of the over, and he has farmed the strike. That is a great opening over there by the 3 short bowler.
That's a classic Phil Myers moment, that is.
We currently don't have a live score, so unfortunately, with us 3 boys being from Bow Desert, we cannot tell you too much about the 3 short team.
We're the boys from the bush, and we're back in Dapto. It's scenes here at the Reed.
I like the pants on 3 short. Interesting.
But they are not in the Bushairs vicinity. They're not even in the same suburb, gents.
Just getting a call from upper management saying how great our commentary was yesterday, and back by popular demand.
Starts with a wide. So Middle Stump, 2 runs after the first over. Oh, bowled him.
Got him, yes,
Wingett bowled! He's bowled it straight through him. Tell your story, walking Wingett. That's the first wicket down.
I think the bowler's done Wingett a favour there. 1 off 6. Yeah, good idea to make sure you leave one that's going to hit the pegs, Wingett.
Yes. Not allowed to stand on his stumps. It's against the ethics of the game. That's the next best thing he could have done for his team.
It's all about sacrificing the wicket to bring in the big old, looks like Cuzzy Bro. Reece Creswell, as they call him.
He can hit a ball, this fella.
Reece Creswell is the father of Austin, the better cricketer in the family.
Shout out to Austin,
Shout
legend.
out to Austin with his stress fractures in his back.
Creswell Jr.
Oh, that was close too.
Looked good from here, Sandro.
I think Nathan Bennett gives that one.
Nathan, no ball.
Shout out to Nathan Bennett. He definitely would have pistol peed him.
Shout out to Nathan Noble Bennett, unless it's Hayden Shepherd bowling. Oh, that's off the pitch. I think that's the 3 wide too, gentlemen.
And he's called it a no ball.
Oh, no ball, free hit.
Sebo. He loves a free hit, that bloke.
You certainly don't want to give Sebo a free hit.
If you're not already watching, tune in because this anything could happen here. Sebo hits them big.
I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it's scenes here at the Reed, backing up a tremendous game with the Bomb Squad getting knocked out. Sebo tries to go big, but he settle for one leg by?
Kelsey Bro, Reece Creswell calls him through for a quick single.
Very pedestrian start, to be fair. Like, they're better than this, and they need to be better than this to compete. Cause an upset like we saw in the previous game.
Middle Stumped are used to playing their short form cricket T10 on a field the size of a kid's ground at Greenbank. Bigger ground is probably going to hinder them, I would assume.
Even with the boundaries being bored in, it's still bigger than Greenbank, but it's no Tudor Park, that's for sure.
Shout out to Yappy, 178 at Tudor Park.
Shout out to Scott Barcy, 270 something at Tudor Park.
Middle Stumped at the end of 2 overs are 1 for 9.
Just a quick comment on the disappointment that is Bomb Squad. They put a lot of effort into this tournament, and to go out in the first round to a lowly ranked team, it'd be heartbreaking for them. Perhaps the sort of non-selection of Josh Lampard has played a part in that. Another wide.
Shout out to Mr. Lampard.
You owe me chicken.
What's the go there with Mr. Lampard owing you chicken there, Sandro?
Well, just as we wait for the next delivery to come in, we'll get to that story because there's a little bit to it. Young fella comes in.
Oh, and it's straight through him.
Oh, that's hands of an Australian captain there down the leg. In swinger. Between bat and pad and the stumps, and the Australian captain takes it nonchalantly.
It's very smooth, to be fair.
Mr. Samuel Lang.
Oh.
I'm not sure if he got bat on that, but the ball straight into the puddle.
As the bowler comes back, Josh Lampard would pay everyone a 3-piece chicken feed if they got 3 wickets. Not sure how he's arrived at this. However, one of the wickets I achieved to get was a female, and he said that was only worth half a wicket, which I feel is wrong, Mr. Lampard. As the bowler comes in.
Sebo tries to go big. The umpires waved it off.
And Sebo is thankful that Nathan Bennett is triggering in Brisbane today.
I've got to say, Sebo's not looking in, as they would say. Needs to find the middle of the bat. Otherwise, he's pulling out his purse and hits 6 with it. And Sebo again. Can't find bat to ball.
Do you think the step up in level for Sebo he's struggling with?
Yeah, Midge Volter here bowling left arm over is on fire. 2 runs off his first over, and I don't think he's conceded more than about 2 off the second. Sebo!
And Sebo goes big! Unbelievable scenes here! That's the Sebo we know, that's the Sebo we love!
That is on the roof at Greenbank, probably even over the road.
That's over the caretaker's house, that's for sure. Scenes here at the Reed. MCG, eat your heart out. And what does that take Sebo to? Waiting for the third umpire just to declare what Sebo is currently on now.
End of the third over, middle stump 17 for the loss of the wicket of Wingett. Sebo 10 off 6. Bit pedestrian for Sebo. The man that was averaging up over 100 there for a little while this season.
I have to agree, Sebo's better than this. I just can't help but think the standard's just potentially a bit beyond him.
I think so too. Midge Volter 2 overs for 9. That's a cracking way to open an 8-over game. Well, big appeal.
And we're hoping during the change of innings that we're going to get an interview from the previous game. Oh, Creswell goes big. It's up.
Not enough.
So under it.
Caught
It's
him.
taken.
Double play. Double players on
Looking
here.
to go for the
Sebo.
double play.
Oh, he
But
didn't get the
Sebo
ball.
gets the steal.
Stevie,
Steve,
bro. Not enough Wheaties this morning. Couldn't go the journey with the wind.
Tell you what there, Sandro. They should have brought in Creswell Jr. He definitely would have made the distance.
Who's next? Is this Dylan coming out now?
No, I think this is Dan. Dan Philippi.
Can hit a ball. Can hit a ball.
And Dan Philippi, as we well know, in the T10 tournament that just concluded, can bowl a ball that gets hit for a home run to lose the final by big Michael Bailey. Shout out to Michael Bailey with the big arms.
Shout out to the big rig.
Hopefully Dan Philippe can make up for that home run. But I will say, 3 short are definitely on top here. You wouldn't think that they're playing with only 5.
Very, very slow start by middle stumped. Change of level perhaps as the bowler comes in.
I don't think singles are enough here, Duds, when you're only facing 8 overs. But I will say, it's a great start here by 3 short.
60, I think, is a good score. We saw that in the last game. 60 made a really good contest. Don't think 35 is going to get it done, which is their current projection.
Current projection of just over 35. I think you're correct there, Sandro Santo.
I'll try my best, Matthew.
And that's all you can do on a T8 is just try your best.
New bowler, anything we know.
We've got an updated score of 2 for 22 after 4.
Sorry, did you just say 2 for 22?
It is 2 for 22.
Left arm around the wicket.
And Dan Philippe goes full slog mode.
Might be best just to get Seabo back on strike here. Hasn't seen a lot of it. He can hit a ball. There we go. If he's smart, he'll just take one, and he has. Seabo will be one of the best hitters, certainly in the Bow Desert comp. Second to probably Daniel Lake. And maybe, obviously, the gorilla from Chinchilla.
The gorilla from Chinchilla. Shout out to that legend. And Seabo waits on that, but it's called a wide, down leg. And now, Matty, I'm pretty sure Seabo had a streak going of retired 50s. Yeah, what that count got up to?
It was a count of around about 7 from memory. But you wouldn't tell it looking at him batting here today. Looks like he should be batting left-handed.
You don't think the pitch conditions has anything to do with his current form, mate?
No, I do not. They're batting on synthetic. It may be a little bit damp, but you cannot blame that for his pathetic effort so far.
It's 100% not his best work. The difference at Oz Champs is everyone can play cricket.
And certainly the 3 short bowlers. Connor Brown, 2 for 10 off his 2 overs. That's a great spell by Connor Brown.
Philippe wants it. He wants to double, and he's got it.
It's very good running there by Dan Philippe. But
and Seabo doesn't do a Phil Myers moment, gets the 2.
That really, really bad choice by Dan Philippe, keeping Seabo off strike. Not a team play at all. They need runs, they need it quick, and Dan's not going to get it, but Seabo will. So perhaps a quick single and open the over to the new bowler.
I think Middle Stump have made a great selection having the captain come in at number 5, Mr. Michael Cullen.
Score update from the middle. 2 for 26 after 5 overs.
26, he says.
Projected score of just over 40, and that will not be anywhere near enough.
Oh, and Philippe straight over the bowler's head, but will be cut off.
Slaps it straight, but there's only a single there. They don't want to take on the bowler's arm.
That's what we were looking for. We wanted a single here to get Seabo to redeem himself here.
The 3 short attack has been great. Midge Volta, 2 overs for 9.
Nice.
Connor.
Oh, Seabo straight to cover. 10. Gets through him.
Dennis the field.
Dennis Grubb, 1 over for 4. They're on fire here.
Seabo sends Dan Philippi back, and good choice by Seabo. I think he's ready to launch here. I think he's seen enough. He's had enough. It's hit out or get out. Bang.
Bang for a single.
I'm going to take my bang back. That was average at best. We'll see what Dan can deliver.
So Philippe back on strike, and with these revised playing conditions, Matt, what's the batsman's retired score?
The retired score is still going to be 30. I think that's still letting your batters have a decent effort, because then it still reflects on the LMS stats that you got a 30.
Speaking
as we
of
know-
LMS stats, shout out to the stats man, Phil Myers.
As we
The
know,
difference.
stats in LMS make the player.
Dan just needs to get a hold of one of these. And
It looks a bit easier said than done.
He looked like he was playing a bit of a sand wedge there.
I mean, Mr. Santo, I've seen you bat a few times, and you do like
That's
a bit of a play.
impressive.
You do
It's
like a bit of a
impressive.
play miss outside.
no, it's impressive.
Outside off
Let's
stump.
just scoot over that. As a number 6,432
We are 6
ranked
overs
batsman
in.
the world.
We are 6 overs in, and I would think the score is no further than about 30. Just waiting for an update from the middle.
I can't see it going much past 40. These bowlers are really good, and Sebo hasn't got his A game in. Disappointing. I'm sure he'll step up in the next game where he looks like he'll be competing in the cup. Oh, sorry, the plate. Where you know they might get to redeem themselves against a quality side like Bomb Squad, who unfortunately got toppled in the previous game. Nature of a TA tournament, you're going to have a lot of good teams drop into the lower half of the draw.
And it's been called a no ball off the pitch. Philippe facing the free hit. He needs to go big with this one, ladies and gentlemen. He can't mess around anymore. He needs to go big. Oh, and he goes big!
For a single.
Inside the circle, and they'll run one.
But he needs to hit it with this purse.
I reckon that's 6 at Greenbank, though.
Oh, I have to disagree with you on that one, Matt.
I think it is. I think it is 6 at Greenbank. And they're used to the small field at Greenbank on a Thursday night.
Bang.
Sebo slaps it through cover, but again, the grass is like another fielder. And for all the people that have made comments today about how long the grass is, we've had a lot of rain. Not sure what we can do. Should we get out there with scissors?
The rain helps the grass grow, ladies and gentlemen. We all know that.
There is 13 fields available in Wollongong at the moment.
13, he says.
And this is by far the best quality pitch that we...
The best.
The best. There's 16 teams playing a game here today that are happy.
Oh, and Sebo looks to go big through covers, but it clips off his leg side.
It's a reasonable slow ball. I saw it coming from here, but Sebo obviously didn't see it from where he was standing. I think the pressure's getting to Sebo. A lot of balls, not too many runs.
Power play, last over.
You got Mike sitting there at square leg. Can't help but think Sebo needs to jump on his stumps and get Mike in, see if he can do a little bit better. Last bowler, Matt. Who's bowling this?
I'm just waiting for a score update to come from our umpires and I can give you that information. But Dennis Grubb has bowled here 2.
Yep.
And we have 2 overs for 10 for Dennis, and this is Hayden Page. Hayden Page. Big bloke. Bit in the...
Hayden Page, he looks like a solid unit from here. Up close, he'd be a very intimidating bowler. Hate to be Sebo facing him, but let's see if Sebo can get on top of him early.
I got Sebo for 20 in the last over.
20 for Sebo.
Current
20 off
score
last over, I'll
is
back him in.
2 for 36 from 7. As
From
our umpires
7.
come together. I'm not sure why our umpires are coming together. Maybe we'll try to get a telepathic message to them so they can keep us in the loop. Maybe we'll put a microphone out there.
I hope the umpires know that we're running on a bit of a time limit here, ladies and gentlemen. We're a bit behind by about 45 minutes to an hour.
We've just had word in, Ty. Just had word in. Their Uber Eats delivery is running late, and they're unsure they're going to be able to get their pizza during the break, so they're a little disappointed. They've accepted it and they've gone back to their positions. But Uber Eats delivers anywhere.
Shout out to Uber Eats.
Yes.
I'm more of a DoorDash man.
And you know what, Matt? That's what's wrong with you as a bloke. Because Uber Eats is supreme. As Sebo faces the first ball, and it's called a wide.
It's funny how every time the ball goes down the leg side and it's close to something, the bowler goes up for an appeal just to try to keep away with that cheeky
Massage
wide.
the wide away.
Just try to massage the wide. You're correct there.
Sebo looks to go big again, but he can't find the middle of the bat.
37 after 7.1.
Sebo couldn't
I don't
hit
think it's
water
enough.
if he fell out of a boat.
The bonus is that out of the 3 batters that are out there, I probably do pick Sebo that can hit a home run. Okay.
Sebo goes big.
He goes,
And it's 6.
Goes big for
It's
6.
6 runs for Sebo.
You probably want Sebo out there to face the last ball so you get a home run, because there's no way on this earth that Michael Cullen can hit a home run.
I've never seen Michael hit a 6.
No.
A 6 that counted anyway.
And a home run is so important on a day like today when it's only 8 overs.
Sebo leaves that
wide.
very smart. It's a wide ball.
Maybe they should try to retire Sebo on wides. It's only worth 1.
It's a tactic.
Could
Would
be a
be a lift
tactic.
in the run rate. Would be a clear lift in the run rate.
The only problem is that you'd normally think that the number 4... Oh,
And
I
it's
think he's
another
going
wide.
to be
It's
retired.
4 wides.
Oh.
Braden Luce needs to stop bowling. And a proper bowler needs to come on, because this is what middle stump need at the moment.
I think that is Sebo's 30. He's either on 29 or 30. 4 runs and the
That's,
no
in the
ball.
last over, that's 1 run and the 4.
Oh yes, it is 1 run and a 4, and it's got to be rebowled. And he's on 30. There you go.
And Sebo has retired. And the man, the myth, the legend, they say, Michael Cullen's coming to the crease. Stand and deliver, son. This is your moment.
Yes, Michael isn't that good, but let's see what happens.
He's a good bloke nonetheless.
He's the best bloke. He just can't play cricket.
And
There
that's
we
a
go.
cover shot. I hope he teaches his juniors that shot.
Yeah,
He
Mike.
wanted the 2.
Middle stump's best chances for Mike to be at the non-strikers end right now.
It's a good call there, Matt.
I think Dan Philippe is the one that you want to be hitting for the home run.
It's a good call there, Matt.
Thank you.
Oh, and
the
it's
edge.
edge. Down
That's
to
gonna
third
run
man.
away.
The ball's running, but it's going to be held up by the water.
It's held up on the beach.
Last ball.
Last ball and...
And now the big man, Michael Cullen, he looks to be facing the last ball. Scenes here at the Reed. He's looking to go big. He comes in. Oh, he's it, but it's gone down to fine leg. Michael's looking to run 2. He
Is he
needs to
quick
get
enough
those
to get back
runs
to
in.
2? There's a chance for 3 on that arm.
Oh, and he's a direct hit, but his bat's down. Oh, and he's short one
short.
run.
Oh,
Oh no,
Mike.
Michael is blowing up.
Michael.
He's filthy about that.
Michael is blowing up. But just get off. You're the captain. Do the right thing. Tell your
Lead
story
by
walking.
example, mate.
Tell your story walking, pal.
Jog on, fella, and that's the end of Middle Stump's innings. Score update, Mr. Turble.
I'm still waiting for it from the middle, but I'll check for you.
Way to put Matty under the bus there, tight.
That's okay. Sebo hit a 6. There was a 5. I think they were around about 50.
Let's call it 50.
Call it 50? We'll call it 50.
Don't forget the 1 short, so probably
Oh.
49. You think with legs and arms that long, you'd be able to massage the bat over the line a little bit, but
But you would also think that in an 8 over game that you're out there for 3 balls, that you can actually make your crease at the other end of the pitch. You had
I'll
one
tell
job-
you what, imagine being in a game 1 short against a team that's called 3 short. Unbelievable. I don't believe that. Scenes here
because-
at the Reed, ladies and gentlemen.
That's because 3 short are used to playing with 5 players.
Oh, a bunch of legends.
Okay, so we've got a score here update of 52 after 8 overs.
2 for 52, ladies and gentlemen.
3 short are chasing 53 for victory.
53.
I think that's unders by about 10 runs.
60 was enough in the last game to knock out the number 5 team in the
Yeah.
country.
I think the bowling attack compared to the batting lineup that 3 short do have, I think they're going to be about 30 short.
What are you calling it? Over 5?
I'm calling it over in 5 overs. They're
Over
probably
in
even
5
going to go
overs.
for the bonus point. 6 overs.
Do we have a favourite on there for 3 short, Matty, on who's going to make the runs?
Yeah, Hayden Page can hit a big ball. He's a big burly gentleman.
Hayden Page.
Hayden Page.
Eat your heart out, mate.
He's a bit in your ilk.
Sam Lang.
Sam Lang, we've been told by upper management, is a great bloke to get on the bat.
Todd's just been summoned away to a meeting. He should just know his place here. Sam Lang, mentor to Phil Myers. No gave some sand advice at last Oz champs, and Phil's game certainly proved on the back of it. So we look forward to watching Sam Lang bat. There's a fella over there carving out Really nice Australian uniform. I think he was in the commentary box just earlier. Seemed like a good fella.
Mr. Brody Dwyer, shout out to him.
Looks like he's giving some batting tips to... Is that Josh Lampard over there?
No, that is Jordan Renault.
Jordan Renault. Some
Jordan
batting tips.
Renault
Always happy to share his knowledge.
Jordan Renault is still reminding us of his 6-over cover that was a beautiful stroke.
A beautiful stroke, he calls it.
I know I called that. It was a beautiful stroke.
And Sam Lang being out for a while after having recent surgery, but he's looking to come back with a bang today.
And I have heard he has signed with the Jimboomba Bushrangers again for season 2022-23.
The Jimboomba Bushrangers.
The Jimboomba Bushrangers. So Sam Lang is playing Saturday cricket and Sunday cricket. Not sure how the wife feels about that.
He's going to be a busy man.
He is going to be a busy man. Mowing the lawns early on a Saturday morning.
Not sure he's going to be doing that, Matt. Pretty comfortable with the fact you'll pay someone to do that.
Mate, Sandro, when you're the captain of the Australian LMS team...
You're right.
Exactly.
Phil Myers will be doing it for him in the mornings.
Just do it. Just do it
No, but I'm trying to save my batteries.
And we're still running behind time, ladies and gentlemen, and the sides need to get out and get on with it. As the three-shot batsmen look to be coming out of the tunnel. And middle stump looking to come out of their tunnel. And we're up for the second innings of the game between three short and middle stumps.
Looks like Middle Stumped are trying to channel their inner Australian T20 jersey. But if you're going to wear a shirt like that, you need to actually be able to play a bit.
You need to be able to perform, Matt, and that's just the bottom line because Stone Cold said so.
Who are we going to...
It took you 10 overs to throw in a wrestling.
Who's going to open up for middle stump? You say, Sandra?
I'm thinking Adam.
Yeah, my money's on Adzi. He's a lethal left-arm bowler. Can really rip it into the right-handers.
He certainly can.
He loves a three for that bloke.
He certainly can, and some of the umpires up there fall for his over-appeal and stick the finger in the air, and they end up in Division 3 the following week.
Say it ain't so. I don't believe that. And we are right. It is Adzi.
I think they've got to go in all in up front here, try and put as much pressure as they can and perhaps close with Michael and hope for the best.
Adzi, Mr. Mo, who's trying to channel his inner Harris.
It's a bad choice by him, that moustache. Very bad choice.
And looks like we got Cuzzy Bro Creswell Senior on the gloves. Adzi coming in for a warm-up. Doesn't want to be slipping over.
Cuzzy Bro, the second best cricketer in his family to his 13-year-old son.
Cuzzy Bro! Adzi coming in for the first ball. Comes in. He bowls.
Oh.
And he started with the wide.
He
That's
started
not what
with
middle
a
stump
wide.
need.
No, they need to aim for the middle stump.
Matt was up all night working on that joke. Didn't really bounce well. Here comes Adam again. You better than that, mate. Let's go.
Oh, another one.
And
There's
it's
4
another
runs.
wide. This is the problem with Adzi. He needs to fix up on. He just swings the ball too much. He needs to start at least 5 sets of stumps outside off and bring it back in.
And he's a typical bowler because he then goes and scratches the pitch to blame the pitch for his misdirection of the delivery.
That sounds like a Braden Luce thing to do.
I think so too.
And
He's got that
there
one
it
on
is,
target.
The first shot on the bat.
Finally made the batter hit the ball to get a run. So they're 5 off 2 and they've only hit a single. It's a poor start by the opening bowler.
Good spell by Ads.
Yeah, I think if I was the captain, I'd be going, get it on target, mate, or go and sit on the bench.
Time to move on, Ads. You're not the man.
Oh, and he goes big.
Oh,
And
good
that
work
looks
there
like
by
young
Carter
Carter
Day.
coming in to field the ball.
Actually, you know what? Carter might be a handful for these guys. I won't have seen an action like his before. I'm not sure I had until I saw the way he trotted them out to me one time.
You know what, mate?
Carter Day.
Every time I see Carter bowl, it looks like I'm about to dislocate my shoulder because...
Okay, before Carter Day bowls, everyone needs to Google Paul Adams.
Paul Adams, he says.
The South African bowler who bowled like Carter. Head down, arm up, and wrong'uns.
Might be just something different. Adam's not really getting anywhere at the moment. It's a shame. He's better than this.
Do you think the captain, Michael, needs to do a Braden loose and bring himself on?
No.
Hell no.
Looks to go big.
Adams needs to get off.
I think that's an easy 2 there to Carter in the outfield. Struggling to find his footing. There could even be 3. Oh, they just didn't run hard enough. They just weren't on the ball. Power play is over.
Just what we
I've been
changed the
reminded
bowler.
by the umpire that the power play is over, that it's 1 over each end of the innings.
Umpires need to hurry this up, but just while we change it while they're not. Just like to thank everyone out there that's watching for our 800 plus views. 4 times more than any other game yesterday, so if you want to see us again, get on and say something nice and we'll see what we can do for you.
Hashtag Avery Santo.
And Philippe comes in with a lethal first ball. Didn't really deliver with the bat, but he delivered with that ball. Any chance of getting a score update there, Matt?
No, I cannot. Cresting it from the middle right now.
Oh, and it's hit the square leg batsman.
Hit the square leg and he's stopped a boundary. Well fielded there, buddy. That's Hayden Page out there. That is very well fielded.
Shout out to Hayden Page.
Shout out to Hayden Page. Well fielded, even though you're on the batting team.
He loves to turn a page on the book, that bloke.
So we have Dennis Grubb and Chris Mapstow opening the batting for 3 short. Mapstone on the back foot there. Oh, who's that fielder out there? That's Sebo. Sebo, you need to go hide at fine leg, buddy. You're having a shocker.
I think Sebo's not in his element here, being
No.
this far south of the border.
That cold wind on that bald head wouldn't be helping him.
Poor old Sebo not doing his best work today.
Mapstone, he likes to back himself on that back foot and then just swing from the hip. Score update, 8 after the first over. That's a terrible over by Godfrey.
How many are off the bat, Matt? I think maybe 3.
Yeah, maybe 2.
And that's a rare dot ball for the middle stump bowling innings here.
That's rare for Dan Philippe to bowl a dot ball, as we remember. Last ball, Michael Bailey on the roof, home run, T10 final, gone. Home run.
And the beast incarnate, they call him.
I mean, who bowls a 120 kilo beast with arms 50 centimetres around, a fully on middle stump when
Middle
it's a home
stump.
run in play?
Good pun, that one there, Matt.
Pardon the
That
pun.
was puntastic.
Dan
And now
Philippe-
Sebo coming into the attack.
Dan Philippe with a very good over there, 4 runs off his over, but they're a little bit behind here.
And that's gone up high.
Straight up,
Fielder
Aaron
under
Day.
it. And he's dropped it.
Aaron Day without the gloves. Aaron Day normally has the gloves. He's not used to catching without the gloves in hand.
He's dropped it and fallen into the water. He's going to have to go home and bleach his whites.
Bleach.
Oh, scenes here at the Reed.
Giving Mapstone a life so early isn't a good thing. I think Mapstone will make him pay. Oh, and then Sebo follows it up with a wide. He's still thinking about that drop catch from Aaron Day.
The wind's picked up here, ladies and gentlemen.
As I said, the better keeper in the team is Reece Creswell, Cuzzy Bro.
Cuzzy, bro.
But Aaron Day is the normal keeper. And he's not used
Catch.
to catching.
It's going, but it's pulled up.
It's plugged. That's 2 runs you owe the team there, Azza. 2 runs. He should have been back in the shed.
And Sebo looking a bit disappointed with his bowling. He needs to step it up. He's better than this.
If I
We
was
all
Sebo,
know this.
I'd be more disappointed in my field. I mean, Aaron Day is channeling in a Daniel Lake, dropping catches like flies.
Oh, and he goes big over the bowler's head. Stand and deliver. He does a Mark Hunt knockout. Does not move.
Aaron Day, there's another 6 off your Terrible fielding, son.
And
Terrible.
that's the over.
That is the over. Oh,
Good spell, Seaboat.
yeah. hit the bench, Seaboat.
Good spell, mate. Good spell.
I think it's come time for the captain to bring himself on because they can't get any better.
Mapstone's on fire here. I mean, that drop catch is really going to hurt the middle stump team. He's gone 2 and then 6. Mapstone is 18 off 10 balls.
Sorry, my mistake, ladies and gentlemen. Still another ball in the over.
Bouncing by
Oh,
Seaboat.
and Seaboat tries to get that one up.
I'll give that man a cheer for fielding it. Good work, Aaron Day. Good work.
No, very simple stop, Aaron, but on his current form, you're probably right, mate.
I actually think the grass stopped the ball in front of him and he just picked it up on his way in.
Oh, bang!
Seaboat looks to go big.
Dan
Straight
Philippe,
down
take it.
Phillips.
Oh,
and he's
he's
dropped
dropped
it.
it.
Catches win matches, as they say, ladies and gentlemen.
And the
it's
ultimate insult for Seaboat, it goes for a boundary.
gone for 4. I'm angry in the commentary box, as the captain should be. And now looks like we've got young Carter coming on the bowl.
Carter, Paul Adams, Day.
Mr. Day, it's not night time, it's daytime. We're here playing cricket, ladies and gentlemen. Scenes here at the Red, the rain's starting to come down, but we're not quitting. We're not quitters here at LMS Oz Champs in Dapto.
The one thing we're not allowed to talk about anymore today is the rain. It's a beautiful sunny day. Can you not see the blue sky?
Carter coming in with that weird action, but it seems to work. It
First
seems
ball,
to
take
work.
the catch, wicket.
Brendan's under it.
Wicket!
And he's dropped it.
He's dropped it.
Oh,
That's horrific fielding by Middle Stumped. Like, that is so bad. You can't come here and trot out that garbage level fielding and expect to get anywhere other than the plate.
Carter coming in for his second bowl. The flight on it. Oh, and he stumped. Oh, no. I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, from this angle here, it looked out. He looked to be out of his crease. I couldn't see because the rain's coming down, even though it's a sunny day here. And Mr. Day is bowling. Carter coming in for his third ball. Gets the flight up. I love that.
Catch!
Oh, he's pierced the gap.
Aaron Day couldn't help out his son with a diving one-handed catch to the right. Aaron Day is having a shocker.
I gotta say though, like being here at Oz Champs, there's a lot of father-son combinations. We had Bucko Senior and Bucko Junior yesterday. We've got Creswell Senior and Creswell Junior watching at home for the fourth ball. Wingit's there, and it's 6 runs.
From a Greenbank point of view, the only good thing there was there wasn't an opportunity to drop a catch.
Bang!
Because I went way over the fence.
Mapstone has gone from 10 drop catch to
Two drop
30
catches.
in 6 balls. I mean, 20 runs off his next 6 after getting dropped twice. Horrendous effort there, lads. You need to go back to training under those lights at Greenbank and learn to catch.
Yes. Yes, they do.
Maybe they need to bring in some of the Greenbank Juniors there, Matt, because they might be able to put on a better performance.
I mean,
These Carnivals are wide.
Seabo's first over goes to 13 and should have had 2 wickets. I mean, really. Come on, lads. Back him up. Back him up.
And that's
Straight
straight
to
to
wing
wing
it.
it.
Yep.
And he's fielded that one cleanly.
After 3 overs, 3 short are 25 without loss. But since then, Mapstone has hit another 6 and retired. So they're on their way. I think they need about 17 runs from 4 overs. This game is over.
I don't believe it, but the man himself, Michael Cullen, their captain, he's pulled a Braden loose and he's bringing himself on.
I mean, Mapstone has retired and Dennis Grubb has dropped the anchor and scored 3 runs.
Drop the anchor, he says. And he
Dennis,
bowls him a full bunger.
Dennis Grubb has scored 3 runs out of 36. What are you doing, Dennis? It's a 10 game, buddy.
Need to pull your finger out there, Dennis. It's time to get going, mate.
Yeah, I think it could be over this over.
It could be with Michael Cullen comes in the bowl, gets down, pierces the gap, but
Carter
the field
Day
once again.
outrun.
Oh, and he slipped over.
He slipped over like he was at Wet and Wild at Coomera.
Get up to the sunny coast, enjoy the weather.
Reason why they call it the sunny coast there, matey, because it's always sunny.
Always.
Just like here today.
Other than February, March, June, July this year.
Oh, he's got it right in the block hole. Pushed it for a single.
Yep. Score update. 3 short are 36 without loss after 4 overs.
36 without loss.
I mean, they need about 17 runs from 20 balls.
17 runs, he says.
17 runs, so I'm not sure why Cullen is bringing himself on here. I mean, it's a bit selfish, I think, from the captain.
It's a very Braden Loose moment.
To be fair, he's been the pick thus far. He hasn't gone down to Pound Town with any of his deliveries.
I mean,
he hasn't bowled a wide nor a no ball. He's kept it on the pitch, which is better than his comrades.
Wingett was very disappointing with bat in hand, but he can bowl some nice offies. I would be looking to Wingett to redeem himself. He might be able to take a 3-fer and get back into the game.
Oh, and he's gone big. Young Carter's under it. No, It's over his head. He's overran it.
4 drop catches in 4 overs.
I wouldn't count that as a drop catch there, mate. He's a young bloke. He's
Yeah,
still
I
learning.
believe.
He just ran under it.
I do believe you're right.
He mucked that up. That was bad. He's better than that. And someone needs to tell him after the game that he can do vastly better than that.
And Aaron Day, here to redeem himself, will probably go the journey.
Is this who you called for? You called for Wingett, Matty, didn't you?
I called for Wingett. Give Wingett a bowl.
Get him on,
Yell out
ladies
to-
and gentlemen.
Somebody yell out to the captain. Give Wingett a bowl. Give Wingett a bowl!
Oh, and he's gone big.
He's going to drop
Carter's
this one.
under it.
He will drop it.
Oh, it could have been another father-son connection there.
Just, I guess, returning the favour.
Bold dad, caught son.
Bold dad, caught son. I mean, 5 drop catches in 6 overs. I mean, seriously, boys. Get off the beers, go down to the park and learn to catch. Oh,
That's gone too.
That's gone. Bang! That's 4 runs. And
That
they're
is-
closer to winning.
that is 4 runs to Hayden Page. But that was junk. Absolute junk by Aaron Day. Should have had him out the ball before.
Middle stump from our home association. We want to like him, but this isn't their best work.
I mean, this is like Q Benny Hill music.
This is dog's breakfast effort. This is. They need to pull their finger out. They need to start bowling line and length.
Too late, Ty. It's game over.
It's never over until the fat lady sings there, Santo.
That's a good comeback by Aaron Day.
He bowls a dot ball
The first good thing he's done all day.
all day, he says.
Well played, sir.
That was puntastic, ladies and gentlemen.
Here we go. Bang.
Oh, bang. That's in the gap. Oh no, it's straight to Sebo.
It's a shot for one, straight to Sebo.
Sebo was, it's almost like Sebo's camouflage there with the trees in the background. Other than that
Camouflage,
yellow
he says.
4X gold hat on.
4X gold.
There can't be many runs left in this.
The tee from up here.
Surely just one more blow and the game will be over.
And he's gone big. There's someone under it. Is it
Adam
going to be a
Godfrey.
catch?
Godfrey.
He's taking it. It's a wicket. Day's got himself a wicket. Seeds here at the read.
Finally.
Middle Stumped have got their first wicket.
1 from 7 in the catching department.
1 from 7.
Adam Godfrey on the boundary over his head takes a catch. I mean, is that man a bionic man?
Oh, bionic is an understatement. That man is a machine. He needs to make a cricket academy or something and give out catching lessons.
And unfortunately, Dennis Grubb is on his way.
Dennis Grubb.
First wicket at Oz Champs for middle stump goes to Aaron Day.
Aaron Day.
Who would have picked that? Not
I
me.
wouldn't have. It could have been wickets and wickets before. You know, as they say, catches win matches, but it's time. Wingett's on. He needs to send those bales to Wales. The Stumps are hungry. Give him a cherry there, Wingett. Come on, mate.
It looks like you may have a score update there, Matthew.
I do right now. Well, 42 after 5, but we're an over after that. That was Michael Cullen's over. Come on, Mr. Umpire. Another one, please.
And Wingett started with the wide.
Oh, Wingett, he's having a shocking
And I
day.
don't even. It's not even going to travel to the boundary. Kazi Bros in no hurry to get it.
Wingett is having a shocker. That's a wide +2. That could almost be game over. This couldn't be far from it, though.
It's not far now, Matt. I can feel it.
Can feel it.
3 short know that they've got it in the bag. They know they're advancing to the next round of the playoffs.
And Sam, Captain Australia Lang, has not faced a ball.
Mr. Lang. Shout out to Mr. Lang.
Shout out. mean, he's just punted
For
that
a
one
one.
short, and it's been slapped down the ground by Hadden Pay. Oh, Mr. Lang does get to face the delivery.
Mr. Lang on strike.
I mean, I'm thinking that he's gone for a golden here. All right.
No, I think he'll
I'm banking a
preserve
golden.
his average here, Matt.
No, I'm banking a
Went for
golden.
single.
Golden. Okay, boundary instead. Sorry.
Ball's running, but it's been cut off. Stumbles through for a single.
Game is over. Mr. Lang did protect his average knowing that the scores were tied.
And that is game, ladies and gentlemen. 3 short win.
That is
Sam Lang, 1 not out.
That is how you do it in LMS. You protect your average. That's why you score 38 from 34.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Phil Myers' score from the Argy Barges game yesterday. And as we come to a close here, 3 short have got the win and do advance.
The 7-wicket victory. That
7 wicket, he says.
with 6 drop catches. 6. Not 1, not 2. not
Horrific
3.
fielding by Bill Stumped.
And now, Matty, we got the next game coming out.
The boys in pink, which are the Yarrabilba Cane Toads,
And who are they playing?
they are playing the